What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? So I wanted to make a video really quickly on the blue, red, and milk items. The blue stones, red. I thought there were gonna be more stones, to be honest. So blue stones, red stones, the snowman, and the milk items. I just want to talk about these really quickly and talk about what characters y'all should pick if y'all decide to get these characters. First off, let's go ahead and let's look at the red stones here. Let's just take a quick gander at the characters. Usually for the red stones, the 3 stone characters aren't really that good, and the 1 stone characters are what we want right here, because these are gonna be the characters that Extreme Z awaken. A bunch of these are older units that are hard to get now, so that's what I would recommend. If you don't have a character, get the character. That's what I would recommend. But so taking a quick little gander, there really isn't any notable characters to talk about here, but let's just go through them one by one and I can say if they're good or not. So this Super Saiyan Goku is pretty bad. Even with his EZA, he's pretty bad. This Nail, he was good. His Extreme Z Awakening is pretty good, but he aged out pretty much, and he never really found a place in any meta. He doesn't really have a team right now at all, because he does need, let's go to the Extreme Z Awakening here. He does need Piccolo and Namekian, and we haven't really gotten any good Piccolos or Namekians here. Bojack isn't really the greatest either. The Super Saiyan 2 Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 3, this Goku is fairly solid. If you don't have him, he's fairly solid. He does need a lot. He really does need a lot for his Extreme Z Awakening, because what's his transformation condition? So his transformation isn't that bad, but then when you do transform, he really depends on dodge right here. Dodge right here, high chance to dodge right here. He doesn't really have anything else, so you're really hoping for dodge for this guy. So he's still pretty good though. Majin Vegeta is still pretty good with his Majin boost. He gets damage reduction. This isn't the Extreme Z Awakening. He gets a bunch of damage reduction, right? Yeah, damage reduction right here, guard, damage reduction right here, and a bunch of defensive ups. So the Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, they're still pretty good. Goten, Tech Goten isn't the greatest anymore. The other Super Saiyan 2 Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Goku, this guy is fairly solid. So he's a good pickup. Kid Buu is good pickup as well. Kid Buu is fairly good. This Super Saiyan Goku isn't really the greatest. The GT Goku isn't really the greatest right here. He's not really that strong anymore. But the GT Vegeta is still fairly good. This GT Vegeta is still fairly good, so I would highly recommend choosing him if you don't have him yet. I would ignore these 2 right here. This Super Saiyan Gohan Youth and the 18, fairly useless units. I'm not sure if they're ever gonna get an easy super easy A. Are these Dokkan Fest? I'm not too sure. And moving on to the 1s. So Janemba, if you don't have him, you could grab him. He's good for Corroded Body and Mind. He's a dodge character. Ultimate Gohan isn't really the greatest anymore. Same with the Super Saiyan Broly, but he's good for World Tournament. Frieza is decent. Beerus is decent. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is aged out. He's a dodge character. Gotenks is okay. I think Gotenks is starting to age out though. This Kid Buu, he needs to get hit to he needs to get hit for defensive ups and damage reduction. So He's good if you get the hits in, but other than that, he's okay. Goku Black kind of sucks. Blue Vegito is decent. He's actually fairly decent. Rose is fairly decent. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is actually very good. Super Easy A Super Saiyan 4 Goku is actually very good. Actually, Rose is actually very good too. I'd say AJ Rose is pretty good. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he could be getting a Super Easy 8 soon. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, he's kind of bad, but running him as like a floater in the Super Saiyan 4 team could be good. Super Saiyan 3 Goku could be getting Easy A. Super Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goten, all the other characters down here will be getting a Super Easy A soon. The Gotenk, Super Gogeta, 17, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, Kid Buu, Janemba, Cooler, Trunks, and Zamasu. These guys will be getting their Super Easy A soon. If you don't have any of them, I recommend you pick up some of these characters right here. Just so when they do Super Easy A, you have them. And then if you get any from summoning, then they could just be put into the dupe system, which is pretty nice. Let's see who else. Super Vegito is all right. This is the Super Easy A one, right? Yes, it is. He's like all right. He's not the greatest. Int Majin Buu is fairly good. STR Omega Shenron is pretty darn good too. And then the Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku isn't really the greatest right now. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta isn't the greatest right now. Super Gogeta is not the greatest right now either. And then everybody else, the Majin Buu Gotenks, the Paikuhan, the Perfect Cell, Vegeta, Golden Frieza, and this physical Super Saiyan Broly, those guys are pending for a Super Easy A. So pending for a Super Easy A, hopefully they get good ones. Recently the Super Easy A's haven't been the greatest, but hopefully they could bring that back. As to who I would choose, honestly, I was kind of gearing towards this Super Saiyan Gogeta for the GT Heroes team, but I do have the Super Easy Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as a replacement for him. So I don't know. Let's just go ahead and let's just grab units that I don't have that are pending for a Super Easy A. So do I have this Broly? Nope. I could get the Broly. Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Super Gogeta. You know what? Let's just do that. Let's just take this Broly right here. Thank you for the Broly. Let me take the... I want this Super Gogeta right here. I'll take the Super Gogeta. And I want the Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I would take those 3 units. Hopefully they Super Extreme Z Awaken soon, and we get to use them. Next up is the Blue Stone. Okay, we got some good options for the Blue Stone here. Obviously, since this is a free-to-play account, I will not be spending this Blue Stone, but I will talk about it for any of y'all who are spending money for this. So there are some good selections here. I won't go through each selection because it seems like a lot, but I'll go through some of the best ones I see as I scroll through. Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan God, the Tech Gods. I would refrain from getting the Tech Gods. They really aren't the greatest. Yes, they are like the Super Saiyan 4 physicals, but the Gogeta, the physical Gogeta, when you transform, is just way better than the gods. So I would recommend getting the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right here, the physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I would recommend grabbing them over the Tech Gods. I wouldn't get the Super Saiyan Goku or the full power Frieza. The Tech Gogeta used to be very, very, very good. UI Goku is very good if you don't have UI Goku. Int Vegeta has kind of aged out now, but he's still fairly solid. I would not get the STR Vegito. Physical Buhan, I would get him if you're missing a missing link for a Buhan team. Buhan is not the greatest anymore, but I like using Buhan. He's fairly easy to use. The evolved Vegeta and Kaioken Goku, I would not recommend grabbing them. I would not recommend grabbing the 5th year anniversary units. I would not recommend grabbing them. Super Saiyan Gohan Teen and Goten, the father son Kamehameha from the Broly movie. I would not recommend them. They're on banners all the time, so I wouldn't recommend grabbing them. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, I would not recommend grabbing them. They aren't the greatest anymore. Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta, along with Super Saiyan Goku Angel and Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel, I actually would recommend grabbing one of them. They will be Extreme Z Awakening soon. Maybe within the next year or two, they will be Extreme Z Awakening, so I would highly recommend grabbing one of these if you want. And next up, we have the banner units here. Banner units, I wouldn't really recommend grabbing any of the banner units here. None of them are particularly good, but I will scroll through and see if there are any good ones that are fairly decent. So Popovich, no. Pan, yes. Champa, no. General Blue, no. Magetta, no. Piccolo, no. Android 18, no. Chi-Chi, yes. Beerus, yes. Hercule, yes. Supreme Kind, no. Angela and Metamacha, no. Queen, no. Videl, no. Piccolo and Vegeta, yes. Bulma, no. Dispo, no. Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, no. Majin Buu Pure Evil, no. Gotenks, no. Katapesra, no. King Vegeta, no. Dodoria, no. Krillin and 18, no. Golden Frieza, no. Oh, excuse me. 21, no. Vegeta and Nappa, no. Zorlorn, Rabanra, and Zarbuto, no. Zamasu, no. Mai, no. Super Saiyan Gohan, no. Baby, no. Amon and Raisin, no. Daiz and Cacao, no. Krillin, Tien, Frost, no. Vegeta, no. Dr. Mew and Dr. Jiro, no. So none of these characters. I would not recommend any of these characters. The only characters I would recommend is the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the MUI Goku, and that's about it. Or one of these Super Saiyan Goku and Vegetas. One of these guys, because they're gonna be super easying soon. But if you want a character you can use right now, excuse me, I would highly recommend Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta or MUI Goku. Next up, I want to talk about the milk item. So there is a milk item for doing the Master Roshi event every day. If you do the Master Roshi event every day, you should be good to go for getting the milk item. But it does give you 1 extra red stone. So if you really want 1 extra red stone, it doesn't even look like it's this redstone because this is redstone 10, but the milk says redstone 11. So it looks like we're gonna be able to select another character. I'm not sure where the list is for the stone 11, but please please do the Master Roshi event every single day to get the milk item so you can grab this dragon stone item for more characters. And last but not least is the Snowman item. The Snowman item over here lets you get various resources that you may need for the game. Though most of these resources are kind of bad to get. There are just a couple of main resources that I would recommend. I would recommend the link skill orbs, of course, the link skill orbs, small and medium, and the meats. Those are the main items I would get. Everything else you can kind of get as you need, but I would highly recommend get the link skill orbs first, and then get the aged meat second. So let's go ahead and let's grab. How many can I grab? All of these, God bless. How many can I grab of these? All of these, God bless. And let's grab all of the meats. Pause. Let's grab all of the meats here. So we grabbed all the meats. We got 5,000 left. Once you grab all of those, I would just recommend grabbing the Kais. Grabbing the Kais, then you can grab the growth keys and story keys after that. And then you can just grab items as you need them. Yeah, I think that about finishes it out. Talked about the red and blue stone, talked about the milk and the snowman item. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, please remember to leave a like down below and leave a comment on what characters that you picked and what characters that you picked and why you picked them. I want to know why people are picking the characters that they are. You know, if it's like, oh, I didn't have the character, I wanted the character, that's as simple as a reason as you can get, because that's what I do. It's like, oh, I like the character, I'll just grab that character even though it's bad, even though they might not. If you like the character, just go ahead and grab it. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Please subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you guys for watching.